the wildest thing was she supplied one document, and this document basically confirmed on January 2nd that, signed by a neurologist, or possibly two, I don't know if it was witness or neurologist, that 5 bullet points. That,
two. Pretty sure it was two.
Two neurologists.
Doctors.
5 bullet points that I consented by sticking in my tongue for, like, is it okay we do this? They're stuck on my tongue. Even if it kills you, is it still okay? Stuck on my tongue. And then like 3 other ones that were less interesting. And I'm like, I remember when the ethics committee or whoever the fuck it was came in, and they were like asking, and I'm like, guys, like, and I say in the episode, like, if I could have consented, I probably would have,
Should we pull up the document? Can we do that legally?
Please, let's like, I think,
hang on, let me see.
Like, legally, can we? Or
yeah, both. I definitely can technically, but legally.
Yeah, no. Peter, shout out Peter, Mince 11, fucking right, told me that, it's my medical record. Let's go, baby.
Let me see if I can find it.
But I want to share the one that she supplied.
Yeah, that one.
Had her writing.
With the handwriting all over it.
But yeah, while you find it, I'm going to keep going on. So it was like kind of wild to me that they were saying I could do this. In the medical records, thank God for AI, because now at this point I could like shuffle through exact timestamps and, get summaries. And my medical records are extremely convoluted. But this doctor, I searched my email for his name, and it came up, and literally we had a conversation, and he's like, we couldn't imagine you were in there. And this was the guy that fucking signed. And he's like, what about the sperm? Like, did we do the right thing?
Yeah.
No, but again, I'm like dying, right? My recollection of this is like, it's right before, it's New Year's Eve. And it's like game time. Like, I'm not supposed to make it. And in my head, I'm like, getting jerked off. And I'm like, shit, man, this is like not the worst way to go out, actually.
All right, I have this document. It has...
Come on, we can blur certain things, right? You worry about names?
I'm going to try to do it live. And people that want to see this will not hopefully mind the
but that's
scrubbing that I'm doing live.
That's what Ellen was really upset about. Was and is really upset about. So basically went through that whole thing. And then it was like, thousands of dollars of waste of time. And also, Tatooine, we can read the email threads. That's her game. Like, legally, we can. I mean, he's just a little unhinged. They're like 2 peas in a pod. They're perfect. They should get married.
I mean, everyone's comments on his Facebook post are like, dude, is this a real attorney? Like, who is this person?
In the shared drive, I've taken screenshots of the stories, like story responses I've got, and they're fucking gold.
All right, that was quick work. Ready? I'm sharing this thing.
Sure.
Hopefully I didn't. Can you see it?
Oh, fuck yeah. Love it.
Okay.
What are you redacting for our listeners out there?
Names, and there's like random phone numbers and stuff on here.
Yeah, we know my following likes to call numbers. Shout out Tatooine. He probably had to change his number.
Did it just go away?
Yeah.
All right. It's because I found one more name. Another name. Pause.
I do think it's fair game to share, though. Give a name.
Names of doctors, though?
Yeah. I do. It's my medical record.
Yeah. I don't know if I can be shared publicly. Okay.
Dude, I see a name.
This is it. Yeah, which name do you see?
Jacob fucking Haendel. I like that one.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah.
And you see the first name of someone else. So, I mean, look at this thing. First of all, it's like, is this real? Who knows? Don't know. You never know. But
when I saw
somehow on January 3rd, this is January 3rd, 2018, from what you can recall and from what your dad can recall, you're locked in as fuck. True or false? True. Right?
100%.
Like, you're not giving consent. That's probably why it took this long and somehow doctors signed off on her wish.
Yes, and it's because she is so convincing. Also, the living will, which I just want to make clear, I never had one. So she said she had one, and made one, and they brought it in, and they deemed it not valid. But still, yeah, I'm locked in as fuck.
And in this period of time when this lawsuit situation was happening, you were going through all your medical records to like see if this stuff existed, what timelines were, etc., to like track it all down.
And they are extremely convoluted. There are times where I'm fluctuating between states of consciousness, but like time and time again, there's reference to like he's not in there. Speech is like, he's not there. And like this is all before hospice, by the way. So I was supposed to die Christmas. They said I wouldn't make it till Christmas. Then I made it. They were like, the new year, he won't make it to the new year. But by the way, the milking, which I'm gonna call it the milking till I die, started before Christmas.
Right. And that's what you're trying. And in addition, like, look at, I mean, just what kind of hospital medical record has he wanted to have semen collected and frozen, which is initialed by her, by the way.
Because
right?
She's powerful.
Are those her initials? Those are her initials. EA or E. Maybe it looks like ET.
She's from another
planet. Who knows? ET. Right? And then so that he could have a child with his wife / frozen for future use by his wife, which what does that mean? And that his wife may exercise all rights to his sperm after his death. All rights to your sperm after your death, handwritten.
She wrote that in there to show to the
100%, right?
I mean, this is just
and who would sign off on that to just allow you to use the semen for whatever purpose that someone wants? That's like diabolical. Like for what purpose?
Diabolical. I mean, I might have 25 kids out there right now. I used to have a joke with my brother because my disease is leukoencephalopathy. And I would say, in broken fucking voice, like, I would say, I don't want a leuko baby.
This sentence that has shit written in here says, it used to say he wanted to have semen collect. So this is all saying that he did stick out his tongue to say that he's cool with, he wanted to have a child. He wanted to have semen collected so that he could have a child with his wife. He wanted his child to be the guardian. Even in the event of his death, he wanted to have a child and have his wife be the guardian. And then he accepted the risk of precipitating autonomic storming in the event of producing ejaculate, meaning like you're cool dying if you can.
I mean, as I said, I was supposed
to. And she wrote in, someone wrote in, we don't know if it's her, somebody wrote in, collected and frozen so that he could have a child with his wife / frozen for future use by his wife, and that his wife may exercise all rights to his sperm after his death.
Yeah. It only took like 15 months to get that sperm back.
Absolutely
diabolical.
Bananas. Yeah. I honestly hadn't read that full handwritten.
Neither
had you? Right?
No.
Dude, that's actually crazy.
She's fucking on another planet.
Holy shit.
Which other people that know her have literally said to me, like, she's on another planet.
Dude, frozen, and the / is so that she can use it however she wants. What does that mean? What else would you do with someone's sperm?
My imagination just went somewhere. Do you want to hear?
Yes.
I'm just picturing her with turkey baster, like fucking one of her friends, and squirt. Dude, I might have,
or asking if some other woman will have the kid so that she can like have a kid laying around.
This might be, the kid would be how old, Justin? If she did
2018 January. Yeah. It's 2025. 7 years old.
I miss you, little buddy. I'm sorry that this happened.
Don't say that because it might still be out there based on that fucking shit. And if it's real or not, who knows? But the fact that the hospital, so a living will was brought into the hospital, but it was deemed not valid, correct? Meaning like she forged a living will for you, brought it into the hospital, and they were like, this is not a valid document.
Yeah, and signed it her because she's power of attorney, but they're like, you just wrote this on a piece of paper. Like, I'm telling you right now, when I was diagnosed, she had a little tiff and like went to Seattle to see Justin, I hope you're still alive and well. Still haven't heard from him. Went to see him, came back, and when she came back, she was like, the topic came up once of me, and like I could still talk. I was like sick, and if we had done it all and did the paperwork and everything, like great, but we never did, and I never had a will. So like this was news to me. I'm like,
So when they went to go at your divorce thing, when they went to go destroy it, did they destroy the quantity that they had received, or like, do you know if they did for sure?
no, these fuckers, cryogenic place wouldn't like communicate, because I was like, Amy, like, how much is there? Was any used? And they were just like, what we have has been destroyed, and they would never talk. We reached out, Corinne reached out on Blink. They never talked. I know,
So you don't know for sure, and also like even if it was destroyed, you can't be certain that some of it wasn't taken somewhere else, blah blah blah, because it was Ellen's
she did
sperm
move it.
technically.
She did move it once when.
How do you know to where?
I think it was in Boston Cryogenics, and then we got the court order. Amy did, and then they were like, "Oh, sorry, we don't have it. It's been moved." And then
that's it.
Yeah, and then I'm like trying to think, like, where else could it be? So I'm on Google with help. I'm still in a fucking hospital bed. The fingers are like stuck in my fucking palms, and I'm like, Eli, use this fucking laptop. Like, type in cryogenic places near her. You know what? I don't even give a fuck. She lives in family live in Hudson. So I'm like, cryogenics around there. So there's New England Cryogenics in Marlboro. I'm like, maybe it's there. We call there. Yep, they have it. Fucking bitch.
Okay, then did they
Finally
burn it? Did they burn it though?
Finally.
But you can't be certain that the quantity that they burned or whatever was the quantity that they received. You can't know.
And all I know is I was like,
and they didn't tell you it's this many vials or this many whatever cups.
And all I know is my memory is being jerked off multiple times a day, and like a lot of it wasn't viable. I kept hearing medical staff saying, "We're sorry, it's not viable." Like, and they're like freaking out about it being done. And then, so I've no idea, but I was being jerked off a lot. So there's a lot of Jake Haendel splooge. Yeah,
crazy. I'm glad we pulled that doc up because it's insane. And you and I read parts that we had previously read that are handwritten in there.
Yeah.
And, which is weird that we didn't, by the way, read that before.
There was too much going on.
There's too much going on.
And like also my eyes just aren't really great nowadays. I'm like,
eyes and fingies.